The Christian broadcasting world continues to reflect on the emotional legacy of Daystar co-founder Joni Lamb. As supporters, ministry followers, and longtime viewers revisit the impact she had on one of the largest faith-based television networks in the world. Discussions surrounding her life, leadership, and influence have sparked renewed attention online, especially as emotional tributes and personal reflections continue circulating among viewers connected to the ministry. For decades, Joni Lamb stood at the center of Daystar Television Network alongside her late husband Marcus Lamb, helping build what would eventually become a global faith-based broadcasting platform reaching millions of households worldwide. Through interviews, ministry programming, prayer broadcasts, and special events, she became one of the most recognizable women in Christian television. Now, conversations surrounding a deeply emotional farewell and celebration of her life have generated significant attention from viewers who followed her ministry journey over the years. According to those close to the organization, the atmosphere surrounding the farewell was described as emotional, reflective, and deeply centered on faith. Family members, ministry partners, longtime friends, and members of the Daystar community reportedly gathered to honor not only her leadership role within the network, but also the personal influence she had on those around her. The service reportedly included moments of worship, personal testimonies, and emotional reflections from individuals who worked alongside her throughout the growth of Daystar. Viewers familiar with the network say the farewell reflected the same themes that defined much of her public ministry: faith, perseverance, healing, and family. Joni Lamb's role within Christian broadcasting extended far beyond hosting television programs. Behind the scenes, she was heavily involved in shaping Daystar's direction, programming strategy, and ministry outreach efforts. Together with Marcus Lamb, she helped transform the network from a small local station into an internationally recognized Christian media organization. Throughout the years, she became known for her calm on-screen presence and willingness to discuss deeply personal topics related to faith, family struggles, grief, healing, and spiritual growth. Her transparency during difficult moments often resonated strongly with viewers who saw her not only as a broadcaster, but as someone navigating life challenges publicly while maintaining her ministry responsibilities. As memories continue to surface, many supporters have revisited older Daystar broadcasts and interviews, reflecting on the influence she had during key moments in Christian television history. Clips from past programs have circulated online, with viewers sharing messages describing how her words and ministry impacted their lives personally. Several emotional tributes reportedly focused on her role as both a mother and ministry leader. Her children, including Jonathan Lamb, Rachel Lamb Brown, and Rebecca Lamb Weiss, have long been involved in Daystar's operations and on-screen programming, making the ministry deeply connected to family identity as well as broadcasting. Those familiar with the farewell say particular attention was given to the family's shared history within the network and the emotional complexity of continuing a ministry legacy built over decades. Reflections reportedly highlighted both the personal sacrifices and the dedication involved in maintaining a global Christian broadcasting platform. Music and worship also reportedly played a central role in the farewell gathering, with emotional performances and prayer moments creating an atmosphere many attendees described as deeply moving. Some ministry guests reportedly shared stories from behind the scenes, speaking about Joni's leadership style, personal encouragement, and commitment to helping others through difficult seasons of life. Over the years, Joni Lamb became associated with a style of ministry broadcasting focused heavily on emotional connection. Whether discussing grief, relationships, spiritual healing, or faith during personal trials, she often approached topics from a deeply personal perspective that resonated with longtime viewers. At the same time, Daystar itself experienced periods of both growth and controversy throughout its history. Leadership decisions, family dynamics, and organizational changes often drew public discussion online, especially given the highly visible nature of ministry broadcasting. Despite those challenges, Joni remained one of the network's central figures for decades. Supporters attending the farewell reportedly emphasized her resilience during difficult moments, including periods of public scrutiny and personal loss. Many described her as someone who remained committed to ministry work even during emotionally demanding seasons. Meanwhile, online reactions to the farewell have continued to grow, with viewers expressing both sadness and gratitude for the role she played in their lives through television ministry. Social media has been filled with old photographs, broadcast clips, and messages remembering her contributions to Christian media. For many longtime viewers, the emotional response reflects more than just the loss of a television personality. It represents the closing of an important chapter in faith-based broadcasting history, one closely tied to the rise of Christian television networks during the late 20th and early 21st centuries. As conversations continue surrounding Daystar's future direction, attention has also turned toward the next generation of leadership within the ministry. Joni Lamb and other family members are expected to continue carrying responsibilities connected to the organization's ongoing operations and programming efforts. Still, for those who attended or followed the farewell, the focus remained less on organizational structure and more on personal remembrance. In many ways, the gathering became a reflection of the themes that defined Joni Lamb's public image throughout her ministry career: perseverance through hardship, emotional openness, and unwavering faith during life's most difficult seasons. And while discussions about Daystar's future continue, supporters say the emotional farewell served as a reminder of the enormous role Joni Lamb played in shaping not only the network itself, but also the lives of viewers who spent years watching her broadcasts from their homes around the world. For those viewers, her legacy remains connected not simply to television, but to moments of prayer, encouragement, healing, and hope shared across decades of ministry outreach. And as the Daystar community moves forward, many believe those memories will continue to define how Joni Lamb is remembered for years to come.